Building AI agents is supposed to be about reasoning. But if you have actually built one, you know the truth. 80% of your time is spent writing database boilerplate for chat history, coding session state handlers, and spinning up container infrastructure just to let your agent execute Python code. It is an infrastructure tax that kills developer momentum. This is why Google's announcement of the Interactions API in general availability is a massive deal. Instead of selling raw, stateless tokens, Google is moving up the stack. They are providing a unified, stateful endpoint that handles conversation history, background tasks, and agent compute directly on their cloud infrastructure. Let's look at the architectural difference. In the old stateless model, the developer has to capture every conversation turn, write it to Postgres, and feed the entire chat log back to the model on the next request. With the Interactions API, you pass store equals true, and Google manages the conversation window and history state server-side. Continuing a thread is as simple as passing a previous interaction ID. Look at the code. A simple interactions dot create call with your model ID. Notice the store parameter. By setting this to true, the conversation is persisted. On your next turn, you don't pass the history back. You simply call interactions.create again, referencing the previous interaction ID. It reduces client-side state code to virtually zero. But the real game changer is the remote environment sandbox. By specifying a managed agent ID and setting the environment parameter to remote, Google AI Studio automatically provisions an isolated Linux container for your agent. The agent can browse the web, read files, and write and execute Python code natively inside Google's cloud, returning the output and even generated charts directly to your client. Here is how you initialize a managed agent sandbox. We pass the agent ID, like the preview of anti-gravity, and specify environment equals remote. There's no Docker installation, no local container setup, and no hosting bills. Google handles the sandboxing and returns structured results. What about long-running tasks? If your agent needs to run a 5-minute research cycle, keeping an open HTTP connection will cause gateway timeouts. The Interactions API solves this with background equals true. This tells the server to execute the task asynchronously, allowing the client to poll the status or receive a webhook notification when the agent completes its run. But this convenience comes with a major strategic catch: vendor lock-in. Google is moving entirely away from the stateless OpenAI-compatible chat completion standard. Instead of a flat user assistant messaging array, they are introducing a proprietary steps framework. If you build your entire agent stack around Google's server-side memory and sandboxes, migrating to a competitor becomes a massive code rewrite. The ease of development is your ecosystem moat. So, should you use it? Yes. For rapid prototyping and shipping internal workflows, bypassing container orchestration and state databases is a no-brainer. But if you require multi-cloud flexibility or offline local execution, the proprietary steps model is a high-price ticket into the Google Cloud Garden. Choose your stack wisely.